You look at your life, everything seems stable, a decent job, a roof, a routine that looks normal from the outside. But inside, you feel worn out, like your bones are carrying a weight no one else can see. Most people assume tiredness comes from work. But I'm 60 this year, and after 35 years in corporate, I learned something painful. The thing that drains you is never the work. It's what you carry quietly while pretending everything is fine. Chapter 1: The Invisible Load. Modern life is strange. People sleep on soft beds, but wake up harder than stone. People have stable jobs, but feel unstable inside. People live in safe homes, but their minds feel like war zones. I used to think I was tired because of long meetings, budgets, audits, but that wasn't true. The exhaustion came from holding myself together when life started shaking. Your tiredness is the same. Not physical, not medical, but structural. Like a house with a nice paint job, but cracks hidden behind the wallpaper. You feel tired because you're living with unresolved pressures. Pressure to look successful, pressure to keep everyone happy, pressure to manage everything silently like a responsible adult. You don't break, but you bend, and you bend quietly. Until one day, you wake up, and even standing feels heavy. Chapter 2: The Warning. Nassim Taleb once said something that hit me like a slap. People don't collapse from stress. They collapse from pretending they're not stressed. He's right. You can survive storms, but not fake calm. Most young people today collapse, not because their lives are hard, but because their lives are overmanaged and underexpressed. You swallow emotions. You ignore signals. You pretend stability, but your body knows the truth. Your mind whispers, "This life is not designed for a human being. It's designed for a machine." But you keep going, because stability is supposed to mean happiness, right? Wrong. Stability without meaning is just exhaustion wearing a clean shirt. Chapter 3: Ibn Khaldun's Lens. Ibn Khaldun wrote about how civilizations collapse not from external enemies, but from internal weakness. When people lose us, the inner strength that holds a group together, humans are the same. You collapse when you lose inner cohesion, when your values, routines, habits, and truth no longer match the life you're living. You wake up stable and hollow, comfortable, but restless. You're tired because you're fighting yourself. Your soul wants one thing. Your lifestyle demands another. Your environment pushes you elsewhere. This tearing apart drains you more than any job ever will. Chapter 4: The real reason you're tired. Let me say this bluntly. Most people today are exhausted because you've built a life that looks stable, but doesn't fit who you truly are. You wake up as a stranger to your own schedule. You live on autopilot. You obey routines that no longer serve you. You trade your energy for things that don't matter. You live a life designed for survival, not for meaning. And meaning, my friend, is the fuel of the human soul. Remove meaning, and even a small life feels heavy. Put meaning back, and even suffering becomes bearable. Let me be honest with you. If you don't pause and reflect, life will force you to pause in ways you won't like. Take 10 seconds after this video. Ask yourself, quietly, which part of my life looks stable, but is killing my energy? If you can't answer, that's exactly why you're tired.